Have you ever wondered how people managed to get nice toys that are just out of reach? My name is Junior, and I want to share my story with you. Because of my grind, I was able to start a construction company. To date, I built hundreds of custom homes, and I'm still hustling. But one thing was missing: to one day own the American icon, the Corvette. Once they went mid-engine, I just had to have it. I teamed up with my boy Craig, who has that same passion for anything with a motor. Our goal is to find like-minded people and have them share their stories and their rides.
Welcome to Street Heat 508.
This week on Street Heat 508, we go to Audrain's Museum to see some pretty cool cars. Ready to hit up the Audrain Automobile Museum?
Dude, I'm pumped, man. New England hot rods, man. 1945 through 65, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm pumped. I can't wait to get this, man.
I can't wait to check out some hot rods.
Absolutely. Oh, thank you, boy.
Hey, Junior. Hey, Craig.
What's happening?
Hey, guys.
How are you, Anthony?
Pretty good.
Hey, Anthony.
Welcome.
Dude, this place is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't know what to look at first. The cars, the pictures on the wall, the architecture.
This is kind of like sensory overload for me, man. I'm looking at all these cars, all the open fenders. You can see the engines everywhere. You know, you got the open truss look, kind of that industrial feel and an industrial kind of era.
This is true art, man. This is art on four wheels. From the chrome, from the craftsmanship to the paint, this is truly beautiful.
So believe it or not, Craig, when I first started falling in love with cars, these were the cars that I fell in love with.
Hot rods.
Yeah, hot rods were the thing for me, man. It's what brought my eyes to four wheels, to high revving, to engine just screaming.
And they've never fallen out of style.
No.
The only thing is things have changed. So it was full finishes back then. Now it's the rat rods, it's the patina, it's the rust.
Yeah.
But the bare bones, the motors, like you said, the open engine, the open concept, man, the pure muscle, it's never changed.
Never changed, man.
I think the coolest part about this museum is we could come here a couple months from now and it's gonna be new cars, new artwork.
Yeah.
It's forever evolving and changing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you what, audience, you guys are in for a treat. You're gonna see some classic hot rods today.
Yep.
But if you ever get a chance to come down to Newport and come down to this museum, who knows what you're gonna see. They're always adding new exhibits, new cars. Guys, we're gonna take you on a ride, so buckle up and enjoy.
Craig, man, look at this car. This thing is sick.
Dude, it's all you, man. It's blue. It's shiny.
Yep.
This is dope.
Two-seater, tops off. Paul Fitzgerald, 32 Ford Roadster. This car began its life with Paul as a 32 Ford rolling chassis and bare roadster body that had acquired for $60. Fitzy modified the frame significantly with a flat front crossmember and a condenserable kick-up in the rear. The original power plant for the Roadster was a 286 Ci flathead V8 from a 1950 Mercury, which was pushed as far back in the engine bay as possible. The Mercury engine was swapped out a few years later for a 56 Chevy Corvette V8, man. So this thing is a Corvette engine, man.
Surreal.
This thing screams me, man. For a 4-speed manual transmission. The fenders, which were required by law in Massachusetts, were sourced by Packard with spare tire covers and cut to fit the Roadster tires. Paul was a member of the Nomads Hot Rod Club and sought help from the club president, Mud Sharrigan, and Mud's brother, John. Craig, man, I don't know, it's got the blue that I love. It's got the kind of like the yellowish kind of vibe on the rims. It's got a Corvette engine, man.
This is all you.
Yeah, man.
I mean, this is your car, man.
Yeah, if I was to have a Roadster, this would be it.
But one thing, what would be the name of your car club, bro? They had the Nomads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We gotta have our own.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, it could be Street Heat.
I think it would have to be Street Heat.
It'd have to be Street Heat.
Yeah.
So, man, I think we're picking out cars that speak to your soul.
I think so, man. Number one, this car says it's a member of New England Hot Rod Council, and more importantly, it's a 400 Junior. I mean, it's got my name on it. How cool is this plexiglass up top?
It's awesome. And I mean, the back window, I mean, do you really want to see the guy that you're dragging behind you?
No.
Nah.
Bottom line is, man, I'm not really caring about the people who I just beat in the race, you know what I mean? This guy was definitely a car guy, didn't care about how cold it was. He put a blanket at the door, he put a freaking wood stove inside the garage and said, I don't care if I'm dinging up my knuckles, I'm getting this car built.
I can honestly say I've been in a freezing cold garage with a bullet heater, kerosene bullet heater, breathing in those fumes, just to work on a car in these New England weathers. So I can feel what this guy was going through firsthand. And that's love.
Yeah, that's 100% dedication.
Man, the cold is cool.
Wow.
All right, speaking of like speaking to your soul, man.
Craig, what is this?
I don't know, it's something that I now know that I have to have. And I mean, we got Superman depicted alongside of it. Is there a bigger sign?
This thing doesn't scream, Craig. I don't know what does, man.
I know, and it's the right color.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody can tell that I really like black. Not only am I a huge car buff, but I'm also a comic book nerd. I mean, to have Superman depicted with this car, how cool is that? And just looking at the small comic strip makes this car that much cooler. You got Clark Kent, he hears a cry out for help. The classic ripping open the shirt, taking off the tie. I hear a cry on the south side, but how should I get there? The fastest. How should I get there the fastest? This is Superman. Should I fly? Should I jump? Or, no, this will be fast enough. Only the 702 will do. You got Superman jumping in this car and taking off to save the day. How cool is that? Fran Bannister, distinctive 1932 Ford Roadster, characterized by its 39 Ford truck grille and Ford accessory bumperettes. It's considered one of the most well-recognized hot rods in New England. The car gained national attention in 1950 when it was featured in the March edition of Hot Rod magazine. A fair amount of craftsmanship went into maintaining a 39 grille with a 32 Ford cowl by using a hand-fabricated aluminum hood. But Fran's Roadster wasn't just about style. Powered by a hopped-up 258 cubic inch 1942 Mercury engine with Winan heads, triple Stumberg carburetors, and a Harman and Collins magneto, all directed through a Columbia 2-speed rear end. This car was a state-of-the-art performance machine. In 1950, Fran set out from his home in Massachusetts with his infant son and young wife nestled in this roadster on a 2,500-mile trek across the country. The trio were accompanied by their teenage friend, Fred Kane, who followed along in a 1939 Ford with a spare engine and a tripod in the case, and an engine swap was needed. Fran's trip was a complete success. His car achieved a top speed of 127 miles per hour, officiated and documented by the Southern California Timing Association. Fred Bannister and his brother Ralph were amongst the earliest New England hot rodders. Man, it's so hard to pick favorites.
Yeah. Look at this, Rod. This thing is like more luxury, you know?
Navy blue, such a cool color.
It's got the brown leather interior.
Man, you miss lines like this. You don't see these lines anymore.
No.
And I don't care who you are, man. You gotta have a little bit of love and a little bit of respect for the rat rods, man.
Yeah, I love rat rods.
The original patina.
Love how the back end's up high.
Definitely 70s style seats and steering wheel.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, all right, brother.
Not bad.
What's up, Anthony?
Yeah. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Good, man.
This is Jack Hartney's Dragster here. Jack Hartney was one of the most legendary guys in the drag racing scene in New England. Started out of Orange, Mass. We've got his Ford Coupe 32 Roadster over there. And this was his Dragster. You know, Dragsters at the time, a lot of like car guys like us, you know, it was tough getting a favorable public opinion. Finding a place to race all this stuff, showing off your builds. So after, you know, a lot of bouts with the police, a lot of bouts with the public, you know, he finally wagered that the best way to get this stuff out for racers like Jack was to build a drag strip. So over in Orange, Mass, I just found a spot at the Orange Airport in Mass and built a drag strip. One of the first in New England, really set the tone for a lot of the guys who are looking to race and really looking to move forward in their racing career.
That's so cool.
So he gave them a home legally to
Yeah.
bring their cars and
Yeah,
to,
literally, yeah,
see
exactly
what they
that.
could do.
Exactly that. Gave him a home, and then this was his version of a dragster. It's got a flathead Ford engine, board and stroke, Mercury 276 cubic inch engine. So the thing absolutely moves. It was just like, what can we do with what we have, spare parts? Because these guys, they're not rich people. What can we do with, you know, the engines that we have, the material that we have, and then make the fastest thing on wheels? It's an absolute death machine. If you look inside there, you know, you're literally sitting on top of the axle, on top of the diff.
That's insane.
If something goes wrong, you're done.
It doesn't look like safety was the first intention when he built this.
It's just good luck. Here at the Audrain Automobile Museum, we celebrate, preserve, and share automotive history and Newport history as well. It's curated by car people. It's run by car people. Everybody here is just all about the same mission, same passion. We have cars and coffees every other weekend. Audrain Concours and Newport Motor Week takes over the whole town. It's an absolutely insane event. Super fun time. We're located here in Newport, Rhode Island, at 222 Bellevue Avenue, right alongside of the mansions. Great restaurants, food. This is a great place for car people to share, celebrate. It's where all my friends come, where everybody I love comes to celebrate and just have fun sharing what they love, and that's cars.
Remember, as always, if you like it, hit that like button, subscribe, share it, tell your friends, tell your family. And guys, tell us what you like and what you don't like. As always, keep it to yourself.